Alrighty, guys, what is going on? Happy New Year. This is first YouTube video of the new year slash a what am I saying? I guess like end of year video for last year. And I'm kind of just walking and talking here. So I'm at the Tell the Truth HQ, kind of the old slash new HQ. We've got the space next door that we moved into. And then this is the old space, but it's like I still love this little office, so I'm over here. I was cleaning up stuff from our Christmas party, which is a bit late, but moving some stuff into some storage here. Amazing card from the team here. Everybody signed it and wrote something nice for the most part, which is, no, I'm kidding. They're all really nice notes from our team, which is like, I don't know how many people it is now, like 10 full-time and like 20 with the part-time, so it is growing. And this video is just going to be, a little bit of an end of year. I got to make sure the other place is closed and the doors are not open, but a little bit of an end of year wrap on the brand building. So let's get into it. Hopefully you're down for a rambling founders update, because that's kind of what this is. Didn't really plan an agenda for this, and then I was going to try to do a sit down video. Lock this up. Well, you can see inside here at the new HQ. Some of you might have seen some of this in the ads and stuff, but we got the sign up there. We got the factory back there. It's pretty dope. It's pretty freaking dope. We got the reindeer, the Christmas reindeer. You can't really see because it's dark, but it's pretty freaking sick. We got 6,500 square feet, so about like 8,000 square feet. We still have the old spot for storage, and so it's freaking dope. We got some swag. We got some swag there. And yeah, we're still less than 3 years into this, so it's pretty crazy. You can go back on this channel and like see the stuff that I'm talking about at different stages. I'm 32 now, and I started this game, I guess like seriously online when I was like, just like 4 years ago. And so it has been kind of an insane few years. We did over 8 figures in 2025. So we are a low 8-figure brand, but we did over 10 mil last year profitably. We're bootstrapped. We freaking run the ads, we make the products, and that's kind of how we roll. And so I've recorded some like founder videos that maybe I should have published, but along the way, but that I have not. But like the game plan was go to market with a product I believed in. I did see it working in other areas. It's like the F-bomb. I used to like hide this way more, but like it is what it is. And it's been really freaking hard. So, and there's, anyways, there's lots of tallow brands out there. It's very competitive. When we started running ads for this in Canada, there was like no other live ads running. And so we fucking gas pedaled it, and then it's like super competitive now. But the cool thing is, because we did it the hard way, we've got all these advantages that these drop shipping freaking Chinese tallow brands don't have. So there's lots of them out there, but they'll probably be gone in a year or 2 years, and we won't be, because we're building a real brand. And we'll be doing, we want to do 20 million in 2026, and we want to do 100 million by like 2030 or sooner. So do your worst, because it's a fucking war, and yeah, we're killing, we're taking names. But anyways, it's been also really hard. So talking a tough game, but this year kicked my ass. I got overwhelmed, I got burnt out. I gained some weight in Q4, and it was just like not fun anymore, honestly. So that's a little bit of what you don't see when people are like, oh, I'm gonna do like 10 million a year. It's like, yeah, okay. It is hard though. I'm also not the most organized person. I'm working on that, but I do really well when I'm just ripping ads and selling product and coming up with products. But when it comes to systems and tax and everything else, it's like, it's kind of a gong show. But I'm excited. I've invested in some serious salaried roles this year as we grow, for operations, for integrations, like an integrator, a guy who came from another high 8-figure brand to help me. And so there's a lot of exciting stuff. going forward. But what I've said and what I'll say again is like when you're starting out, if you have a good product and you have some traction and it's cool, like I'm watching my brother do this now. He's launched a brand and he's already having like, he just started running ads. He's having like his first like $1,000 days, and he's just ripping freaking like a 8x ROAS with simple selfie founder videos. So like guys, if you have a brand, like run a founder video and talk about your freaking product, okay? Those will rip, and those will get you to 100K a month. Those will get you to 200K a month. Those will get you to 300K a month. I'm still doing them. Those will honestly, like iterations on that will get you like really far, right? So there's a little nugget there, but it's just gas pedal at the start, right? And then it depends how far you want to go, but like we just gas pedaled it for like a year and a half, and then just built scrappy systems. And luckily I'd have good help, but like it's been messy, and we've just pushed. And then it was like, yeah, we need the lease. Okay, that's scary. It's like 13K a month. Okay, like the costs just keep getting bigger. You go from spending $100 a day to $300 a day to $1,000 a day to $3,000 a day to 10K a day on ads. I think one day this year we spent like, and it wasn't even Black Friday, I think we spent like 40K a day on ads, and it's like, holy shit. I built this business on a credit card that maxed out at like 10K originally or something, and then we finally got the uncapped Amex. I was getting like denied because I didn't have a good credit rating. But you can kind of just do this shit, and from the way I see it, you need to build a strong brand. There's drop shippers out there who run subscription brands or whatever, and they sell supplements, and they're probably better at marketing than I am, honestly. But that just gets like, to me, that is not as much of the game as building something cool. And so that's why we've more gone the route of like in person, doing it ourselves. And this year we're going to be building a freaking content machine to document more of the stuff that we're doing, building the products, and all that stuff, and shipping them out. Cause it's cool and people can't compete with that. But, yeah, it was a tough year. We still just, Meta was the main channel, Meta, ads, and email. Halfway through the year, our CAC really went up, and it was just competition, I think. We didn't have enough creative volume. We pushed pretty far on just like memes that I was making and selfie videos, and a few like mashed up UGC videos I made. We started to add a little bit. My brother started doing some creative this summer. But like even when we were spending like 10K a day, like we were only launching like 20 ads a week, or like less maybe. So I'm excited to like unlock the next load of creative. And I just had a call with Brock from Frost Buddy. Great follow on Twitter, Brock Mimoser, or something like that. But they did 80 million last year, which is insane. And he's younger than I am. He's a 27-year-old dude. It's freaking crazy. And so that got me thinking bigger, but he just was talking about creative volume. Literally, even the selfie videos I'm talking about, like he did those. That got them halfway through last year. So that got them to 30 million a year. Literally just iterations of him doing like selfie videos. He's like, I do like 40, and we just blast them out every day. So creative volume is the lesson. Creative volume, hiring the people to do the systems and to help run the company is the one piece of this. Because I'm not a system builder. If you're a system builder, maybe you build the systems as you go. I'm not that, so I want to hire people to do that. But I want to do creative volume. So I'm talking like I'm starting to do more founder TikToks. Like we just need to freaking blast content. That's how we're going to grow and show the stuff. What does Hormozy say? Do what only you can do and say what only you can say, or something like that. Something like that. But we've got this factory. Like we're in person. We're creating local jobs. We're like we're this kind of rebel freedom brand. It's like we got to show and tell all that. Nobody knows who we are. There's another thing like Hormozy says, and this guy from Prospect, he said to me, he's like, dude, this is a cool brand. I've never seen you. I should see you all over my feed. Just a great reminder that at 10 million a year, no one knows about us at all. And so if you're thinking you're saturated and you're doing like a 10K a day or like 5K a day or whatever it is, like you got to do more. And like no one knows who you are. So it's just a great refresher. It's like you don't probably need to switch your plan even. This is if you have a decent product. If you're a shitty drop shipper, and I will rip on them because like I know people who are trying to scale freaking brands, and it's dog shit. And so it's like, I'm not saying they all are, but I don't know how, I don't know. Like there are some who are doing it, and it's impressive, and it's like their products are even fine, like they're okay, and they're just freaking awesome direct response marketers. That's a different category, so I'm not the guy to like. I can't like speak to that as much, but I do think if you want like staying power and you want it easier to make content, then building a real thing like Kill Crew, right? Like just amazing, like that's the way to go. And then freaking blasting content, emotional connection with your product and content. I'm also thinking of ways we can do more drops with just iterations on our product. We've gotten pretty far with like a really thin, like a really lean SKU line, right? Just a couple products. So I'm kind of just thinking out loud here, but I guess I'm sharing stuff from the year. One lesson that kind of like it's been bugging me is I grew 2 pages to like 30K followers organic with like millions of impressions on them, and it's like, why don't I do that for the brand? I did that for a TikTok, for a personal TikTok. I did that for a political TikTok Instagram page, millions of views, and it's like, why do I not harness that for the brand? Like I learned those lessons already for another like page. It's like, why can't I apply that to the brand? And so it's like, okay, like we can get the organic content. We just need to post it. We just need to do it. And then here's the unlock is we need to be testing more organically, and then we'll put that stuff into ads. So I think that's where we can have a real unlock with not just making like, not just like, it is all direct response, but I mean like we need to make, everyone's talking about this on Twitter, right? It's like, it's not paid or social. It's not paid or organic. It's just good content. We just need good content that gets views and then put budget behind that on Meta to scale. And I think that's going to be a huge unlock for us. So I think we can do 20 million easily. Not easily, it'll be hard, but like I think we can do 1.5x by just having more content, or probably just double by having more content. But then there's also product drops. There's also TikTok Shop we're launching on there, hopefully like next week or something. And we want to go hard on building relationships with creators there, and getting content that way, turning that into ads, whitelisting stuff that we just really haven't done. We haven't done too much. And yeah, more of everything, more and better content, more and better products, more and better people. And it doesn't mean the stuff we have isn't good. It's just that we always need to be improving, right? And that goes for everything. I think I want to hire a full-time creative person who literally walks around and films stuff. And I don't even care if it's like good quality or not. This is another thing a guy was saying from Frostbite. He's like, we're going to start streaming like direct, like literally live streaming, because AI is going to be crazy, right? And that's another thing where some people are all excited. They're like, oh, great, it's all AI. I don't have to do anything real now. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like I fucking hate that. And so it's like, how do we show that we are real? And we do that by, no one's going to be able to AI like a factory. Like they sort of will, but it's like the story is still what you can make that people see is real. And so, but live streaming is kind of an interesting one where it's like, we should be doing some of that, like where it's packing the orders. That's super cool. Our production line, we could literally live stream like the production line. Like how cool would that be? And so thinking about stuff like that to stand out and to also add to our creative volume. And that means like we spend like, if you're spending 10K a day on Meta, it's like, why not put some of that budget towards making good creative with a creative hire? So I'm thinking about that. And all of this stuff is it's more overhead, right? Like our salaries will double this year for sure. But we're trying to build the capacity to go to 20 million. That's kind of on the business side. Like there's still other channels to unlock, and it's content and channels. Mostly we'll focus on Meta. I think TikTok will really help. I think we can do TikTok Shop in kind of a unique way. I think we can also use it to funnel creative into Meta. We just need to blast on all our channels. So I'm trying to lead by example as a founder and just post like 2 or 3 videos a day. But there's Twitter. Like we don't even use Twitter. We don't use, or X. Like we don't use. We never got App Lovin' going really. We sort of started. I think that could be like a channel. And so there's all the channel stuff, but probably the main thing is like I need to just get my shit together as a founder and as a person and be better. Like I said, I got overwhelmed and like I put on weight and I got like anxious and depressed and stopped having fun with the business. And it's like, well, get out of the kitchen then. So I gave myself a little bit of a kick in the ass over this holidays to figure some of this out. And it's like, if we're going to do this, then I need to level up. And yes, that means getting help and stuff, but it means I need to be a better founder. I need to learn how to work better. I was addicted to my phone. We all are addicted to our phones, but like I struggled to focus, and I was all over the place, and didn't have intentionality and planning. And it's like, that just doesn't fly at a certain level. You need to be better. And so I need to be better. And if you're watching this video, you probably know you need to be better. Like, that is the unlock for your business, is you being better. Going back to even the founder videos, like if you got your priorities straight and like posted your content, or did the founder content every day, and like made better ads, and like were disciplined. Once again, if you have a good project and a good brand to work on, like you'll get where you want to go. It's there for the taking. And I think that's where I am proud of what we've accomplished, but I'm also frustrated with myself, because I feel like I don't know. I feel like I kind of shit the bed as a leader and as a founder a little bit this year. So I can be hard on myself, and it is amazing what we've done, and I'm proud of it. But there's a lot more in the tank, and there's a lot more to be done, and I feel a little bit like frustrated by that. So, gosh, maybe that's the video. Maybe this was more of an event than an update, but it's super cool to do 10 million plus in 2025. There's probably a lot more lessons I'm not sharing that I learned this year. It's hard to learn to delegate. I feel like I'm abdicating when I'm actually maybe delegating, but once again, with struggling to build systems, I don't want this to be an excuse, but it's like whatever ADHD or like bipolar thing I have, like I get really into something and I can make the ads and paint division. And then when I try to make a system and a schedule and I try to like connect people into it, my brain kind of just melts. So I'm trying to work on that. But I think that's where like having good hires, like this guy who's coming in, I think it'll be a massive unlock, because he's like a serious integrator, organized person who also understands marketing. So I think that'll be like pivotal for the brand, honestly. But yeah, that's kind of it. It's cool. It's exciting. There's tons of potential. I'm excited to like crack more of the creative, honestly. That is such a fun game. And it's always like, I always end up being like, oh, like what do we make creative of? And then as soon as you dive into it, there's so much stuff to do. There's so much cool content to make, like whether it's for my personal brand or whether it's for the Towel of Truth. There's so much cool stuff to do. I was messing around with like specialty versions of our products, like different, and I don't want to share too much, but like I think we can create a lot more buzz. And the idea is my biggest thing is to free myself up from the stuff that drains me. Because even if I get organized and planned, like my value to the brand, my value to this enterprise is creative and vision and messaging. And if I can't do that, then I shouldn't even be working here, really. Like I'm like a liability if I'm not doing that. So I'm erring on the side of, listen, I'll pay more for more experienced people if they can help run the business, and I don't have to look over my shoulder every hour or every day. And I still have meetings and check-ins and be involved, but like I need to be driving the business forward, which is all creative. Like we're a media company and a product company, and if we can't do those things, then we're dead. And so I'm excited for that, because I think it's a mix of being hard on myself, and then on the other side of it, it's like, okay, at this size, like I don't know, how do you not get burned out? Like just being organized is not gonna save you. Like you need more people, and so that's like a relief to me, because like I think I can take this brand to, I think I can take it to 100 million, like as the CEO myself. But I need key support, and I need I can't be in the weeds. Certain things I should be in the weeds, but I think my intuition guides me on where to be in the weeds. But when I'm burnt out and I'm getting into stuff that sucks my energy, it can just tank a whole day. It can tank a whole day, and then I'm done, and I'm just done. And so I'm super excited to be adding people who can help build systems and structure. Maybe I'll learn that, like, I'm not expecting it to be a silver bullet. Like, I don't think it's not like people can fix everything. And people have told me this. They're like, you're going to hire people, and it doesn't mean that all your problems will go away. So like, be careful. And it's like, okay, I know, but like, it's got to get better. It's got to at least help if you're paying someone like $200,000 a year, right? And more than that. And so we'll see. We will see what happens. Anything else on the marketing side? Started working with the growth agency. they're not a creative agency. They're just like landing pages and optimizing ads and stuff. And they've really helped, but we need to get them more creative. We fired like 3 agencies. We fired Amazon, email, and Google. And honestly, aside from the agency, the email agency was basically holding me accountable to get them the copy because we don't give up the messaging. So I kind of stopped sending emails because I was like burnt out, I guess. They're lazy. But aside from that, like nothing changed. So you should probably fire your agencies. Unless you're sure they're helping, like just fire them. Nothing will happen probably. And I'm back to being a bullish on firing agencies, and most of them are just leeches on your business, and you create the value and they're fucking just sucking it out, and it's awful. So probably fire your agencies, learn how to do the shit yourself till you get to like 500K a month. That's basically it. So that's the video. Boom. Drop a like, drop a comment, and Happy New Year. Let's fucking get it.